Yo, what is going on, all you good-looking gamers, and welcome to today's video, where we're going to be discussing all of the patch changes in the Legacy update. I'm joined by the one, the only, the Sharktooth.
Hello.
He's discovered the Bocek bow, which I will get to. But first, we're going to talk about Valkyrie, the new legend added. So, for starters, she is a recon legend, meaning that she can scan survey beacons, just like Path, Bloodhound, and Crypto. Also, that was a bit weird, I heard a sound. She has two passives. Obviously, one I can't show you at the moment. Well, I won't be able to show you, but a bit later. You stop shooting me for a minute. It's distracting me.
It sticks out your head. It's funny. You want to be?
Oh yeah, there's an emote now. There's emotes. So yeah, emotes.
Wait, what?
There are
How do you
emotes
do
now.
that?
There you go. So
Oh.
each legend now has their own emote for free, which is nice. And get two others. So the passive is the most exciting part of her kit, surprisingly, and it is a jetpack. So if you press the jump button in midair, you start flying, just like so. So you'll fly directly up. If you hold, you can enter level mode, so you won't fly, and you have a certain amount of fuel. So that meter on the far right side, that is my fuel. So that will start recharging soon, like as it is now. So yeah, you'll need fuel to fly. Also, you can't use guns while flying. So as you can see, I'm pressing the gun trigger, and I am not firing my wingman. So you can't use weapons while flying. Okay. But what you can do is use her tactical, which is a missile swarm. Fire a swarm of mini rockets on a target. So sorry, bro, I'm just gonna have to use it.
Wings up.
So you can use this as flying, and you'll shoot 12 rockets.
Sending it home.
Oh, it actually gives you a warning.
Yeah, it is telegraphed. So you'll shoot 12 rockets in rows of 3, but there are 4 rows.
Die.
No. But it also gives your enemy a stun effect, very similar to an arc star. But now, here's the fun part. Here is the fun part. We have the ultimate.
You still have an arrow in your head, and you gotta use.
We're not going to talk about that just yet. I'll get to the arrows.
Sorry.
Okay. So next, the ultimate ability is the Skyward Dive. So what you can do is that you.
Alert 5, Valkyrie actual.
So you
Ready for
now.
burn. Copy.
So you can activate, and your teammates can join in. And what it does is that you can fly up and get a free redeploy. And just like so, you can get a redeploy. And I believe
Drinks are
that
not
they can.
complimentary, though you'll wish to God they will be soon enough.
So yeah, that you'll stick to them. It's very similar to like being a jump master. And Sharktooth is stuck. So I'm gonna get my ult again, and I'm going to show you the second passive. If you mind coming down. Now the second passive that Valkyrie gets is a scan when skydiving. So if we activate,
Valkyrie on standby, ready for
we activate
Oh, I see you.
the thingy, you can now scan all
This means you, Senor.
enemies in Valkyrie's line of sight, which is really cool.
I see you.
And that's visible to all teammates. So that's really, really awesome. That's pretty much all the heads up on Valkyrie.
Wings up.
I mean, I've not really played a game with her yet, as this is actually the day after Valkyrie is come out. It's the 5th today, so yes. Let's move on to the other elephant in the room, the Bocek bow. So, the Bocek bow is a bow, funny enough, but it comes under a new classification of weapons, which is marksman. Now, these marksman weapons are obviously the Bocek, 30-30 repeater, the G7 Scout, and the Triple Take. And these weapons will no longer use sniper scopes if they had them, but they are essentially new classification because they don't really fit the role of an AR or sniper. So the thing is with the Bocek is it runs a new ammo type, which is, funnily enough, arrows.
Arrows here.
And
arrows
you can
are
carry
so
3
good.
stacks, stacks of 12, with a max stack being 48. So how the bow works is pretty similar to other bows. So you can aim it, you charge it down, and then it deals more damage. So if you don't charge, this thing will do 25 damage. That's pretty appalling. But if you do charge it, it does 70. Now the fun thing is that if you shoot a wall, the arrow will stick into the wall, and you can pick it back up.
But if you shoot more, then it's gone.
Well, no. But if you shoot someone, as Sharktooth briefly discovered, they get stuck in someone's head. But if you eliminate that person, all the arrows you hit them with will be in their death box, which is really cool. See, look at all the arrows on the floor, guys. Look at all the arrows on the floor.
Well, that's because I have some.
Yeah, the fire range is a bit fucked, but that's not the only thing that the bow check can do. The bow check can also run. It can also run the 1 times classic HCOG, 2 times HCOG, 1 times hollow, and I got sniped by my own brother up close with a bow check.
Yeah, I wanted to show how it felt to die.
Yeah, because it's really silent as well. You have the 1 to 2 times variable hollow and the 3 times HCOG. You can't use, for some reason, the 2 to 4 times. I don't know why. But, yeah, so they actually work a little bit different, the optics. So if we get the 3 times, yeah, they're actually on the side of the bow. So, yeah. But this bow actually introduces 2 brand new hop-ups, which are the Deadeye's Tempo, which increases fire rate of the bow if fired at the perfect time. So we keep firing. Look at that. If you fire it at the perfect time, yes, you will build up a momentum and be able to fire faster. So this isn't a really massive hot bob. I mean, like, it's really good for those who are like love it to spam fire, but it isn't really that useful. But what it is useful for is the second new hop up, which you can use on the bow at the same time as running the tempo. The shatter caps. Now this adds a new fire mode to the bow check, which is a shotgun. So let me just show how it looks. So it shoots like that, very similar to like a Mozambique. So yeah, it's very similar to Mozambique, but this can also stack with the Deadeye's Tempo, which is really nice for those like up close duels.
It does damage like Mozambique.
It does slightly more damage than a Mozambique, and the bow just normal. But yeah, I feel like this is a really good versatile weapon, whether you want to run long range or mid range. If I had any tips right now, I'd say the best optic for it is the 1 to 2 times. Because then you can run the 2 times at longer range, but when you need to get close, you can run the shotgun. You can run the 1 times when running the shatter. So that's the bow check. These 2 new hop-ups can also go on the...
What are these?
So you can actually put the new hop-up, you can put the Deadeye's Tempo on the Sentinel. Sentinel's a bit more forgiving than the bow check. So if you just fire it. But you ain't really going to use it on the Sentinel as much. But yeah, it's an okay addition. And you can also use the scatter caps on the 30-30, giving it a bit more value. So again, you can still run the single fire mode, but you can also charge up the shotgun spread, which is honestly really cool. Really cool addition, very similar to the bow. But that's pretty much it for all the new stuff. Let's get into the balance change. So, let us get on to the balance changes. Big thing. I can't show that off just yet, but they are adding a new starter kit. So you'll start with Ray helmet, Grey Evo armor, and a Grey knockdown shield, along with 2 shield cells and 2 syringes. So like you can get into a fight straight away. So that's really cool. They've got emotes now, which is nice. However, emotes now have anti-peek. So, Sharktooth, if you could demonstrate. Could you just stand right here?
We can scan this area.
Okay.
Now, you'll enter third person. So, that. Okay, you can still see Sharktooth. You actually can still see him. I don't know if that's bugged because of, or if the anti-peek full on isn't working. I don't know why that is. You can still see him. Here's a big one. Low profile has been removed from the game. So, Lifeline, Wraith, and Wattson players rejoice. No more low profile. Lifeline got pretty big changes.
I never quit. Remember that.
So, to start with, Lifeline has lost. Lifeline has now lost her res shield. So now, if you want to res someone, okay, you will still drop the dock drone, but no shield this time. You can still fully res your team. Nice. You can also do it on both teammates.
It's what I do best, and I do it the best.
So, yeah, also, Sharktooth, you look like you could do with some healing.
Yeah.
The dock drone also has increased heal time, so you gain 8 HP per second instead of 5, and plus the pull-out time is a lot quicker. I mean, look at that. Look how fast you're going up. Don't shoot my drone.
Oh, it can. Arrows stick.
I don't know if that's a bug, but if you shoot the drone, it stops it.
Oh, it does.
And Lifeline's care package also got changed as well. But the care package now has a 5-minute cooldown instead of being a 6-minute cooldown. But the care package will now guarantee upgrades for everyone on the team. So right now I'm running on a blue armor, so this will smartly try and find some good stuff for
I'll
me.
never forget this match. It's in my memory files.
All my arrows. So here it is. So let's see what we're gonna get. Just look at that, purple armor, a knockdown shield, and a stock with some heals. So yeah, now it's gonna be really useful for you because I needed that stock for my 30-30, and I also needed the armor and knockdown shield. Really, really, really cool. Octane also got some pretty much a nerf. So the cooldown has been reduced from 4 seconds to 1 second. But now you'll take 20 damage when using it now. So you have to be really smart when you use the stim now, instead of just spamming it. I mean, look how fast you get it back. So I mean, yeah, pretty cool. Which is nice. And also you have worse accuracy on the jump pad when with the low trajectory. Pretty smart terms that I know Sharktooth don't understand, but.
I don't.
So try and hit some of those dummies.
Wait, stop! Wait, stop! I got the damage noise when I shot you.
Did you?
With
Oh,
the bow. Wait.
Must go faster.
Okay.
Stop. I wanna do it again.
Do it again. Yeah, that's just like with. Okay, next up, Loba.
Changes.
Loba
Leave so many
can now
treasures
run
behind.
when using the tactical
Tossing jump drive.
and slide, and she doesn't get slowed on translocation as well. Really good. She's going to be so good at getting away now. Also, they fixed a lot of bugs, so Loba mains rejoice. Also, the black market got a cooldown increase from 90 seconds to 120 seconds. Okay, what are you aiming at? What are you aiming at? Okay. Horizon, big nerf. So, Sharktooth, do you mind swapping to Wattson for?
I was gonna say,
I'm
if you
back,
say
darlings.
swap to Horizon.
Guess it was only a
I
flash
don't
one.
Okay, so first off, we have the gravity there. You are so much slower in this now, and you can't strafe. Plus, you also have to get kicked off. You get kicked off after 2
What do you
seconds at the
mean?
top.
Can't strafe.
So, like, move back and forth, like, as good. Plus, they increased the cooldown from 15 seconds to 20 seconds. Plus, also, can you do what is really good about Watson and put down your pylon?
Fence placed.
Oh,
Anyone passes
wait, wrong
through here,
thing.
we'll know.
I haven't played Apex in a long time.
Yeah, we know.
Oh.
Okay. So,
Okay,
now
I'm gonna
put your
place my
pylon down.
pylon.
Put your pylon down.
Combat's too noisy.
And now they've also changed it so Horizon stuff, Gravity Lift and Black Hole will now get zapped
Unleashing my singularity.
by Watson's pylon. Big nerfs for Horizon players. Okay, I don't know if that's a bug, but my ultimate is still going. Maybe too much of a nerf respawn.
Setting a fence.
Next up we got Fuse. Fuse needed some buffs and he got one. Knuckle Cluster now has 2 charges and you can fire them in quick succession. Plus he also has a cooldown reduction from 25 seconds to 20 seconds. So pretty good for Fuse players and more is to come. So happy days for Fuse players. Bangalore!
Time to
The smoke
drop
got
shots.
thickened.
Giving him the chimney.
They did this to kind of fix a bug from the Chaos Theory event. Bloodhound, rip in the chat for you Bloodhound rank players.
It was not
Bloodhound will no longer receive assists from scanning.
marking our surroundings.
Rip in the chat for Bloodhounds. Crypto. Okay, Crypto's interesting. So, my assistant, could you please grab a lifeline care package?
They fail.
Yeah.
And you now,
Wait, I gotta swap to lifeline.
yes, swap to lifeline and go grab a care package.
Okay.
Okay. So, come place your care package down.
Calling in a lifeline package. Deploy drone.
Here it comes. And before, don't open it.
Adding an extra pair
You
of
can
eyes.
now open airdrops. You can now open them and grab stuff. You can't grab stuff. Pretty cool. You can scan them as well.
And you can scan them.
I'm back. Logged off my drone.
And you can't hijack a respawn beacon that's already in use. So weapons now. That's it for Legends? Weapons.
I'm recalling my drone.
We've had a supply drop rotation and the Peacekeeper is back on the ground. The Peacekeeper, to all you guys, including myself, who wanted the Peacekeeper on the ground, it's back. And it can use all the attacks
Triple tech.
that it used before. Which is nice. And just as Sharktooth said, the replacement for the Peacekeeper is now the Triple Take, which is now a marksman weapon. I honestly don't know why they chose the Triple Take, but it is a marksman weapon now, and it can no longer use sniper scopes. It comes with a lot of ammo, though, I'm gonna be honest. So they increased the fire rate and stuff with the Triple Take to make it a lot better. Which is cool. So, fully kitted weapons this season are the Bocek, Wingman, Hemlock, R99 and Sentinel. Whereas last season it was 3030, Mozambique, R301, Spitfire and Longbow. Hop-ups! Now, because we got the Shattercaps and the Dead Ice Tempo, obviously because we got these two new hop-ups, 2 new hop-ups had to go to the vault. These being the Skull Piercer again and the Hammer Point. So, rip in the chat. So, Havoc got a little bit of a buff, which is a bit scary. Havoc got a little bit of a recoil buff. Let me drop stuff so I got room for some energy ammo. So they made the recoil a lot better. And it feels a lot better as well.
I would agree.
And Spitfire got the exact opposite. The Spitfire got the total opposite. Being a recoil increase. Oh, they look at my new Battle Pass skin, guys. What do you think? 3030 got some small buffs. Really small buffs. Like leg damage multiplier got increased. And move speed has been increased. Oh.
And they added. Guess what else they added?
What?
ASMR.
It's honestly the dumbest.
Wait, no, aim and then keep pressing the left thing. Is that what I look like? Hold on, what?
Okay. So Day got some small stuff, and yeah, Scout also got a little bit of a buff and a nerf to go alongside it. Oops, got where the was. It's right here. So Scout, worse hip fire now, but trace speed has been increased to be with marksman weapon.
What the?
Longbow and Wingman both got headshot increases. So this is to do with the removal of skull testers. So yeah, these two guns got headshot multiplier increase. That sucks, guys. Mozambique got a pretty big buff. So the Mozambique now has 6 shots, and the pellets, the 2 bottom pellets have been moved inward. So it's actually a decent gun now. And P2020 also got a buff to compensate for hammer point reduction. That being, got where it was, it's here. So fire rate reduction, but increase the damage but to 18 from 15. And Arc Stars also got a little bit of a nerf, which was are you still a second?
Why?
That you no longer get stuck.
Hostile out.
I don't want to die.
You don't get stunned when getting stuck, which is nice. You only get stuck. You only get stunned when you What happened? What happened?
Look at Revenant's run with the bow. What is that?
Oh my god! What the hell?
Oh god, it's glitched when you have the silence ready.
Okay. So they did a bunch of quality of life stuff. That's pretty much it for the patch notes. So,
Okay, this is my
yeah.
favourite thing in the update.
So yeah, let me know what you think.
done
Do you
yet,
like
Dad.
Valkyrie? Do you like the bow check? What about the 2 new pop-up?
Launching missiles.
And the balance
Like
changes?
Revenant's run.
And most importantly, do you like Revenant's run with the bow check?
Meow.
I mean, look at him, he's ready to run. So yeah,
Do they all have that?
we also got some other stuff which are too big to talk about in this video, such as the Olympus map change. I ain't talking about that. I could go check it out, but everyone's probably already going there. And arenas as well. So yeah. Arenas I will definitely be streaming on Saturday at 10 p.m. Not 10 p.m. At 8:30 p.m. GMT on this Saturday, so make sure to check that out. And yeah, that's it from me, and I will see you guys next time. First,
Firing. Taking fire.
we gotta get a finisher on
Got one.
Horizon.
Enemy.
Not Horizon, Valk. Woo! That's my new Viper skin, which is nice. But yeah, that's it from me, and I'll see you guys
What
next time.
the?
What happened?
Seen under the wall.
That's it from me, and I'll see you guys next time.